All right, good morning, y'all. Happy Tuesday. 12 weeks out as of today. We got our first run of the week. Little 8-miler at GA plus some strides, 10 by 100. Absolutely perfect weather this morning. Nice and gray, overcast, because I think a storm's coming this afternoon. It's also supposed to be a heat wave today, so I'm glad I'm getting this out of the way nice and early. I think it's going up to like 33 or 35, and with the humidity, I can't even imagine. As I said, 12 weeks out, just under 90 days, I think I saw on the training calendar. So that's pretty hype. It's also the first recovery run, or sorry, not recovery run, recovery week in the program. I haven't had a recovery week this plan yet, so that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. A little drop in some mileage. Last week we peaked at 55, which is about 89 kilometers. I think I misspoke in last week's video. I said 85 peak week, or not peak week, but 85 total that week. But it was 88.9. And then this week we're walking 47 miles, which top of my head, I have no idea what it is in kilometers, but it doesn't matter. It's 8 miles shorter than last week, basically wiping away a whole GA run almost. Plan's pretty simple this week though. Starting off today with 8 miles. Tomorrow, recovery run. I think it's a 5-miler. Thursday, we got a GA run. I want to say 10 miles. Then we got another GA run on the Friday at 6 miles. A little recovery run on Saturday. And then Sunday, our long, which is shorter than usual. You know, just 1 mile over a half marathon. So a little 14-mile long run on Sunday. So all that, I'm just super thankful for that. I feel like I'm due a recovery. I haven't missed a workout. I haven't missed a workout or a workout day in, I don't even know what week we're on right now. You know, we've been doing our 6 runs a week, gym 3 times a week. Yesterday we hit bench and some stiff leg deadlifts. So, but you know, that's our rest/recovery day when we're looking at our run calendar. But we don't have that. It's just cross train. And all our recovery just gets done through nutrition and sleep. So that's all we can do. Yeah, but yeah, the wind's picking up. This is definitely like a long intro. Let's just wrap this up and get right to running. I'm really hoping to hit our fastest strides that we've hit all prep. I think last week we hit one at 2:45, so if I could get under 2:45, that would tell me that the legs are really feeling good. So yeah, let's just get this run started and I'll see you guys afterwards. All right, I take it back. This is not perfect weather. This humidity low-key got hands. It might look overcast, gray, sky's a little reddish. Yeah, it is humid. Oh my goodness. On those strides, we've done about 2 so far. My lungs are just filling up with hot air. Plus it's windy, so it's just blowing hot air. But we're still gonna get it done. Also, I stopped to retie my shoes and I noticed that my shoes are bloody. But it's not from this run, it's from a previous run. But also, it turns out that rubbing definitely, thank God. I just found that funny. I was noticing that, well, like when I started tying them, I was like, why are my shoes red? But yeah, nice. This humidity is also making me realize I got too much hair on my head. So it's really making it hot under this hat. But you know, that's for my boy Ralph to take care of. We gotta go see him soon. But yeah, it's getting long. All right, back to running. All right, just another little stop. You already know where we are. Filling up the water bottle. Last 2 strides have been great. First one, a little over 18. The next one, under 18. I think that puts us in that range we want it to be at. I don't know. We'll have to see at the end of the workout. Or actually, I'm editing this after. I can throw it up right here. Did we hit a 2:45 on the 7th rep? I don't know, but you guys will know. So I'll only find out after the workout. Speaking of that, let's go finish it up. We got 3 miles, 4 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles, 3 miles left. There we go. So yeah, let's just go take care of business. See you guys at the end. All right, so that's a wrap on the workout. 12.9K in the bag. I'll throw the stats up here. About a 5-minute pace the whole workout. And I went back and checked. Reps 6 and 7, we did not hit under a 2:45. We hit just under a 3. Well, at least for rep 7. But still, regardless, I felt really good on the strides, especially on the last like 5 reps. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised even the last rep there, like rep 10, we hit a sub-20. I think it was like an 18.5. I'm not gonna throw it up on screen, just take my word for it. We hit like it was coming right out of a 90-degree bend. And that one, I feel like it was a straightaway. If I was on a track or blessed with a straightaway, we definitely could have gone like sub 16 second 100 or sub 17 second for sure. It was like, it felt so good because it was the last one, so you know, I really push it. But you know, hitting a hard 90, especially in these shoes, it's just rough. I think like genuinely, I don't know what's happening to these shoes, but I had to stop and like fix the tongue tag like so many times. They're starting to, maybe it's the humidity, but they're starting to get so slippery. I'm like sliding around inside them. That's probably why there's blood on them, because like it's getting all bent on the inside and whatever. I'm not really feeling them slip like under my feet, but within the foot, and I can't like tie much tighter, you know. I'm about as tight as I can go comfortably, right? I don't know. It sucks because these were pretty good on the track though, so like I don't understand, but anyways, that's a wrap on today. Overall, great workout. A little humid, but at least we got it done. And something is telling me like to go to the gym and just knock it out for today as well. But I think I'll just give myself the rest and do it all tomorrow. So anyways, I'll chat with you guys soon. Haven't started my run yet. I was just trying to figure out how to schedule post a story on Instagram because I'm gonna be in a meeting when the new YouTube video drops, but I couldn't figure out how to do it, so I don't know. I'll cross that road when I get to it. But yeah, this morning, a little 5-miler recovery run, nice and easy. That's all there is to it, really. Didn't grab a coffee or some food before heading out this morning. You know, just woke up, had some work stuff to take care of, and now we're taking a little break before heading to the actual office. So anyways, let's just start this up. Should be about 40-45 minutes, nice and light. I'm so low energy right now, it's crazy, but we got to get this run done, so we'll probably just check in at the end. All right, so wrap on our recovery run. 5 miles done. Throw the stats up there. 8.06 or 07, depending on when I stop my watch. It'll be up on the Strava. Average pace 5:46, low heart rate, all that good stuff. I was so distracted that run. I was so hungry. All I was thinking about was what I was gonna eat when I get home. And now also I'm thinking about what like source of caffeine I'm gonna pick for the day. Like I know I left my espresso machine running so I could have a nice warm boiler when I get home, but I also got a white Monster still in the fridge. But then again, maybe I go Monster Americano. Could be the move, but it's barely even 8 a.m. yet, so can't really be ingesting that much caffeine yet, especially since we got a double today, which is something I'm not looking forward to. But I'll be at the gym later today, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for, I think we got a 10-miler GA pace. It's either a 6 or a 10. I'm pretty sure it's the 10 first. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Ended up going with the Monster. Good morning, y'all. It's a weird day right now. Tell me why the sky looks like this, but it's raining. Look, I am currently getting rained on. I'm so confused. Yeah, like what the hell? I'm not even under a cloud. Feel like I got one of those, like, you know, rain clouds from Mario Kart just following me. I don't know. Anyways, 10 miles this morning, little Thursday morning run. Raining apparently. I'm still like I'm so confused. I stepped out, saw the wet ground. I was like, oh, surely it's done because the sky's blue. This is not blue behind me, but it's blue above me. It shouldn't be raining anymore. But yeah, we had our little coffee this morning, little bowl of oatmeal, and now we're ready to knock out 16.1 kilometers. 10 miles. Yeah, hopefully this rain doesn't come down any harder. I'm gonna start this up because 10 miles is pretty long, and we're gonna have we're gonna have to get ready for work and head there. So let's just start by getting this run done. Also, I think we're gonna find Kyle on the way, so I'll keep you posted if we actually do end up seeing him. I'm sharing him my location, so he should be able to find me. All right, that rain was super short-lived, so that's pretty goated. Group tracking is bugged though, so I don't know how Kyle's gonna do to find me, but we're gonna sort it out. Hopefully he finds us. I'm just gonna text him basically at key locations. That's the plan so far. There he is. Quick little turn time. Wow. That's 10K, 6K to go, and he's already gone. He's got himself a bit of tempo this morning. I think 3K at sub-4 minute kilometer, so I wonder if we'll see him again. All right, personally, we got 1.5 miles left. Everything's flowing smooth. Kyle's about to link back up with us. I see him in front. How was the tempo?
That was fucking hard.
Yeah?
We hit 357 average.
357,
yeah.
Solid.
We felt good. I think I can fucking lock in and hold that for another 2K.
Oh, right. I was like, marathon's 42, buddy. All right, that's a wrap on our run. We did a little bit extra because we finished pretty far away from our place, so to cut down on the walking, I just was like, you know what, let me run some more. Throw stats up there, 16.7K. Felt great. Whole thing basically done in zone 2. Probably just a couple where either the heat was getting to me or, you know, we started picking up the pace to make it back. But it's so crazy to think that like 2-3 weeks ago, this GA run was being done in like the high zone 2, low zone 3, whereas now it's basically like exactly in the middle of our zone 2, which is super sick to see. Now, if only that translated to being able to hold our speed a bit better. It's all great and all having a good base, but when the muscles are lagging, you know, we need to get that up. So anyways, that's half the runs done this week. Tonight we're driving up north, so we're going to like the prime lock-in area. Too bad it's a recovery week, but you know, it's about to be these dewy mornings, nice and cool, breezy runs in the trees. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, we've got a 6, a 4, and a 14 up there, so that'll be electric. Anyways, that's all for this morning. Also, congrats again to Kyle for a sub 4 minute pace. I know he really wants that 5K, so I mean, he's definitely gonna hit it, right? If his plan is to hit a sub-3 marathon with me, surely he hits the sub-5. Mine's just predicted, so, you know, basically I already hit it. What's the point in hitting it if like you're predicted to hit it, right? I'm just kidding. I'm probably gonna have to hit it during a different run. I really wanted to. I don't race 5Ks. I don't run 5s. Also, y'all notice how nice it is now? Nice and sunny. I'm all sweaty. It's crazy because when I started this, it was raining. Disgusting. Today's pre-run, because I didn't bring anything up, coffee and some honey. All right, we're on the trail now. About to start up 6 miles at GA pace. It is just peak training weather here. 14 degrees right now, so a little cold. The air is crisp and fresh. You just couldn't ask for anything better. I honestly don't know why I haven't made my way up here for this training block yet. Last year I feel like I was here all the time, and it's just like an unreal place to train. Anyways, let's start this run up, because you know it's not a weekend yet, so we gotta get this done. All right, we're about 6K remaining, just a little over 3.5K done. Oh my goodness, I forgot how magical this trail is, man. I've just been zoned out for the last 3K, listening to some like chill soultronic music. I don't even usually listen to that stuff, but it's just like, you know, these drums, this keyboard, and then every 10 minutes like, life is so beautiful, and I'm like, holy. I feel like I'm tripping out right now, but we're really just locked into this treadmill looking trail run. It's just so good right now. Life's good, you know what I mean? When it's 14 degrees, life is just so good. Hell yeah. I need to catch my breath. Oh, that's tough. All right, sorry about that. I decided for whatever reason to finish off the workout with some hill sprint, except I didn't factor in the hill was like 300 meters. So it was a lot longer of a sprint than I thought it was gonna be. Regardless, that's a wrap on the workout. Throw the stats up here. Honestly, like one of the best runs I've had in a minute. Like obviously I'm in the goated training spot. There's nobody on the roads out here. It's nice and breezy, nice and cool, shaded. No reason we shouldn't have an absolutely amazing workout. That's that. We got a double today, so not super looking forward to that. Luckily, you know, it's the day where our compound's calves, so that's pretty huge. And if we don't talk before then, I'll see you guys Saturday morning for our recovery run, which is a nice, calm 4-miler. So I'm really looking forward to that. All right, talk now. All right, good morning, y'all. This morning, plan's pretty simple. I'm going for a treadmill run. Got my shoes in my hand because I don't want to get them pre-wet. Yeah, it's not a great morning this morning for running outside. I could like tough it out, but you know, 4 miles easy. Might as well just hit the treadmill. So I'm gonna go do that. I'll throw the stats up on screen now, right here. Yeah, it was probably fine. Probably chill, probably easy, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for 14 miles instead. Bang. Alright, good morning, y'all. Sunday morning. It's time for our long run. Not feeling too hot for it, but you know, we're getting out here and getting after it anyways. Down to coffee, 2 Pop-Tarts, and a Rice Krispie Square. That's all we really had on hand. Luckily, I packed my bottle for this trip, so whipping that out finally. It's just water though, no Gatorade powder. I'm very curious to see how this goes. I'm running on about 5 hours of sleep. Yesterday, we had that rainy treadmill run. Turns out it apparently wasn't even raining. When I went down to the treadmill, it apparently had stopped raining, so I could have banged that out outside, but you know, regardless, still a nice little consistent tready run. Can't really complain about that. But yeah, this morning's cold. It's saying it's about 14 degrees right now. I'd agree, and there's wind. I just know when it starts to heat up again, I'm not gonna complain about this. So we're just gonna get to it. It's really all there is. It's a calm, quiet Sunday morning, and I gotta get out here. I think I might be running a hike after this too. Not running the hike, sorry, just hiking the hike. That's just why I got out here early despite not sleeping much. I'm curious to see if we're actually gonna go through with that, but damn. Nice little half marathon followed by a 3, 4, 5, 6 hour hike. I hope it's not anywhere near those numbers, but it could be. We'll see if that happens. I was actually considering like running in the mountains, like doing a little trail running, but then I saw the loop. I saw 900 meters of elevation, and I was like, no, we're not running that. Maybe next year though. Maybe next year. Just, I am getting the itch, you know. Maybe I stop training for road running and I start doing some other stuff just to like mix it up. Take a year off, because this is the 3rd year straight of marathon training every summer, 18 weeks or a bit more, because I start a bit early. Yeah, maybe next year though, maybe next year. I'm just saying this stuff. Could be a trail runner, could be getting into biking, swimming. Could be the move. Could be the move. Anyways, let's start this up. We got 14 miles to do. 22.4 something. 4.4. Yeah, hopefully it goes well. I'm also just now realizing I forgot my earphones, so this is gonna be a very long, peaceful run. Damn, I was really looking forward to listening to some music, but it's already too late. All right, 10 miles to go, holding just under an 8-minute mile. Things are moving splendidly. It's just so peaceful out here, man. Some people would probably say mad boring, but honestly, I'm just chilling in my own thoughts. It's a vibe. Look at that. Why this road's so damn long, man? Look at this. Look at that. Can I see the end? My bad. I'm in like 20x zoom. All right, we got about halfway done. You know what that means? Time to pop this gel. And we got just under an hour left, which is perfect because I gotta find a washroom. Maybe I hold it all the way. I don't know. It's bad right now. And we're in the middle of nowhere. So, yeah. Is that cows? I think there are cows down there. Crazy. Damn. If only there weren't these trees, you'd see how beautiful it is. You just really don't get these kinds of views in the city, you know? Also, we're flying, by the way. Most of this is back downhill. I'm having to like hold up the pace, you know? You have no idea how much I just want to hop in that water right now. It's not even that hot out. It just looks so, you know, you're just like drawn to water. I think us as humans, we just see a body of water and we're like, ooh, water. Caught a quick lift back up the hill so I didn't have to walk it all. Overall, great run. Throw the stats up here. Crazy run, honestly. Like, felt so good on the way back. I set a, I don't know, probably second or third fastest marathon PR, so that's huge. And it's also crazy, you know, it was like, I don't know what the exact stats were, I haven't looked at them yet, but I think I finished around an hour 42 or so for like a half, which is crazy because back when I started running, before I got injured, like my fastest half was like an hour 44. That was like maybe when I was like 17, 18. And now that's what we're hitting in like training, not even training, a recovery week long. So it's just so crazy to see how far we've come. I definitely pushed it more than I should have, but I was feeling really good. And you know, I was using that watch ego, knowing that like I was probably gonna set a Strava PR like, you know, 2-3 minutes. It's just, yeah. It's absurd, man. Great end to our recovery week. I'll throw the stats up for the week here. I think 47 miles. Don't know what that is in kilometers, but it's on the screen. So a little dip before we pick back up, and I think next week we're starting off hot. As always, if you enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week for, you know, a big ramp up in the training program. Probably gonna set a lifetime mile PR for the week. Yeah, that's it for now. Talk soon.
Oh. But what's up the ski path?
But it was much faster than going.
Little hike up the mountain, post half marathon. Life is good, life is good. Beautiful day, beautiful day. I don't know if I'll slot this in after, before, during the run, but I told you guys I was coming for this hike after. Doing caps on Tremblant.
Wanna do the hike? Oh, I wanna see the dog.